Yeah, sure. Maybe I can start with how fashion weeks work. So every year, a lot of the top influencers around the world, they go to fashion weeks. There's twice a year. So you have the summer spring one, which will happen in September because fashion is always like 6 months forward. And then you have the FW ones, the fall and winter one that will happen in February. So before Fashion Week, normally I get invited by the brands to attend a show. So I need to work with the brands in terms of what outfits I will be wearing when I'm attending a particular show. For instance, if I'm going to attend Versace show, then Versace will dress me up and they will send me all those possible looks I could pick from, and then I will pick my look. And so that's one thing I need to plan ahead. But then you have, sometimes I have 6 to 7 shows a day. Then you really need to plan ahead in terms of, how to get from place one to B and how to utilize your time in between. And also like months in advance, I will be coordinating with the airlines, coordinating with the hotels to find sponsors, and also coordinating with other brands who might potentially to sponsor for my trip. Because when a brand invite you, say, to Paris or Milan, most likely they might offer you outfits or accommodation, but a lot of the time you are actually not getting paid to attend the show. So you need to find ways to find other sponsors who will be able to cover your cost for that trip. So it could be a cosmetic brand or shoe brand or some other lifestyle brands. So it's about you planning ahead, pitching to those brands, say, hey, I have this trip coming up. Would you be able to sponsor me for this trip? That's a project. So that's kind of like a big project I have twice a year. Yeah.
Oh my God, that sounds like you're so much hecticness going on in that kind of an arena. I cannot even imagine like how you're juggling all these different brands and attendance, and like also you have to post at the same time, right? You're also like creating content when you're there.
Yeah. So it's very important who you pick on your team in terms of photographer and videographers. So at every shoot, my photographer, he's actually very good. He's very good at multitasking. So one hand of him will hold a camera and the other one will hold his iPhone. So he will take a video and photo at the same time. And in between the shows, he will upload all the content to his laptop, and he might do slightly editing in terms of like white balance, things like that. But I do most of the edit myself. So in between the shows, or sometimes when I'm eating, I will be editing the photo or video for that particular show, because every day you have to post your post on that very same day. Because if you post the next day, it's already too old. Nobody wants to see it anymore. So you just have to pump it out really fast in the real time.
Oh my God. And then so do you edit all these photos on the computer, or like how do you process all this editing and posting?
I do everything on my phone because I cannot carry a laptop into the show, and it's just too much work. And especially when you're on the go in the car, it's just too hard to edit everything on your computer. So I have everything in my phone, and I edit everything in terms of planning, editing, or like communicating, project management, or just writing quick notes. Everything, I do everything from my phone.